I'd like to talk to you today about one of my heroes, a man who one day just did what every person who's ever made a difference in the world did. One day he just stepped up and decided he should do something about a problem that he thought needed to be solved. I'm Dr. John Izzo. I'm in the business of conversations that make a difference. And I'd like to talk to you today about one of my heroes, a guy named Ray Anderson. Ray Anderson was CEO of one of the largest carpet manufacturing companies in the world. And one day, about 17 years ago, he read a book by Paul Hawkins about the future of the ecology and the role that businesses would play in solving the sustainability problem. And Ray Anderson, in his middle age, CEO, came to an epiphany. He realized he was running a very successful company that was literally destroying the future for his grandchildren. And in that moment after reading the book, Ray Anderson made a personal commitment. He decided to be a hero. He decided to step up and do two things. First of all, he made a commitment to create the cleanest carpet manufacturing company in the history of the world. And you have to understand, the carpet manufacturing business is a very dirty business with lots of impact on the environment, lots of byproducts, lots of chemicals, lots of toxic things. And the second thing is he decided he wanted to inspire others to do the same thing. Not only did Ray Anderson accomplish that goal, creating clean technologies that transformed his business, making a commitment to get to a zero carbon footprint for his company, but in the 4.5 years after he made that important decision after reading that book, the stock of his company went up almost 450%. Not only did Ray Anderson create a successful carpet company, but he literally gave away almost all of the technologies that he created so that his competitors could also recycle products, use cleaner products, and also reuse the byproducts to create new carpets. And here's the thing that's really inspiring to me. Ray Anderson wound up inspiring thousands of other CEOs and leaders to step up and decide to make that same journey that he did. You know, one of the things I talk about, as many of you know in my book, Stepping Up, is that every time one person steps up and decides to be a hero, it creates a ripple. It challenges the status quo and challenges others to do the same. So here's what I'd like to ask you. If you're a CEO, a business owner, small or large, or an executive in a company, or just an individual, how can you step up and be a hero? How can you step up and say, look, I'm going to do what Ray Anderson did in my business, in my industry? Imagine if all over the world just hundreds or thousands of CEOs or business leaders made that commitment today. Maybe Ray Anderson's dream would come true. You know, Ray Anderson tragically died a few years ago, earlier than he should have. But fortunately for us, not before he left a very important legacy. I'm Dr. John Izzo. I'm in the business of conversations that make the difference. I'd love to hear from you at the bottom of this page. How are you stepping up and being a Ray Anderson in your business? What are your ideas on how executives and leaders just like you could step up and be a Ray Anderson? Because I think together, if we step up, we can solve this very important challenge we have. And in the meantime, inspire others to do the same.